Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. It is 185 degrees here in Philadelphia. We are now living on the surface of the sun. It's delightful. Fred and Lisa, welcome. Peanut is doing well. Thank you very much. She's laying outside right now on the patio, on my little patio in my apartment here. So she's doing well. She's walking. She still has 4 more weeks of restrictions where she's not allowed to run or jump or do anything, which is not easy. But she's doing well. Thanks so much for asking. Rick K, hello. Good evening to you as well. Laura Tamarello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Stephanie Peck, hello. Hope you're having a great day. Eric, 21 days until 10 days in Alaska on the Joy. Hope you have an amazing time. The Murphys are here. Hello, Murphys. Stephanie can't wait to go to Alaska. She's excited for Alaska as well. Matt Ryan, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing very well. Bob Bostic, welcome. Leslie Trent, hello. Talked to Leslie this week on the phone. Roll Tide is here. Hey, John, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great week. John just texted me with the news of the Phillies getting a reliever, which they desperately need. Thank you, John. Felicia Hall, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Lisa911, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jordan, hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well over there. Guys are doing good. Roll Tide said, just watch your NCL video. Has NCL announced what is included and what's an extra cost? They have not completely. Vibe Shore Club is going to be an extra cost for sure. I'm guessing the water park is going to be an extra cost. 100%. So we shall see there, but I haven't heard anything else. I'm sure it's going to be very similar to Coco Cay. Jimmy said, waiting for the thunderstorms to come up from Philadelphia. We haven't had any yet. Tomorrow, I think, is supposed to thunder and rain here. So we shall see. Stephanie said, Carnival is definitely upping their game. Yes, I knew what you meant there. Upping their game. Yeah, with Carnival and Perfect Day, NCL, I kind of feel like they felt the pressure and they had to kind of jump in there. Rob Harvey, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Robin. Hope you had a wonderful trip in Alaska. I know you had a little bumpy ride back, but I hope everything went well. Hey, Sandy and Bob. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a wonderful time on Symphony. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. Charlie, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hope the rest of your cruise went well as well. Speaking of Robin, hello, Sean. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tony Mac from sunny Atlanta, welcome. Hope you are having a wonderful week. Black Broadway Lady just returned from our 9-day cruise on Venezia. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The only thing I witnessed were children and teens unsupervised. Yep, that's pretty common. But yeah, I knew you'd be okay on the longer cruise. 9 days is great. You're not going to get any riffraff for the most part on a 9-day cruise. So that's very, very nice.
I still understand parents completely checking out on vacation.
Parents don't care. Not at all. Charlie said, I think I left a watch on a Royal cruise I got off on Monday. Any success stories of lost and found with your cruises? Yeah, they're actually really good about it, shockingly. If you call, it may already be like on the shore side. A lot of times they try to empty that on the disembarkation day. They'll give it to the shore side. Now, once it gets to the shore side, hit or miss, right? But I've heard at least a few people that have left things on board and got them back within like a few days. So it's very encouraging. Hopefully you will get that back. Peter, hello. Hi, John, AJ, and all the other kids. Hello, Peanut. How are you doing? Peanut just decided to grace us with her presence. Welcome, Peas. She's not going to walk over. JC, welcome. Hope you're having a great week. Peter, thanks for the email about tipping. Of course, my pleasure. Anything you need, I'm here for you. Kevin said, good evening from Kevin and Carrie Ann. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Carrie Ann. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a great week. Crawling closer and closer to your wedding cruise. We're getting there. Bob, hi, John, AJ. Yes, we had a fun time on Symphony. I'm glad I saw you guys booked a few next cruise certificates. I put them under Emily, so Emily will have access to those on your account as well. Cheryl, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a great week. Brian said, hi, John and AJ, long time no see. 10 days 101 days until NCL Encore. 101 days. Is it going to Great Stirrup Cay? Or going to be there for the new dock? 101? Is that going to be done? I don't know. Probably not. Scott said, I'm just here to like and subscribe. Thanks so much, Scott. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Katie said, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Bob said, okay, everyone, just curious. With the tsunami warning near Alaska yesterday, I was wondering if anyone has been stuck on a ship in one. Great question, Bob. I've not been in a tsunami. No, not yet. I hope no one has. But let's see what everybody says. Waiting for Hope to join. We're going to do our little spotlight of our travel agents. We're going to have one of our travel agents on whenever we don't have another guest for the next few weeks. So we will do that in a few minutes whenever Hope jumps on here. We'll just do a quick little introduction, find out, stuff about them. You talk to them, and they're speaking of the devil. Hope just jumped on. We'll have Hope join in 1 second. Murphy said AJ's screen reflection in her glasses match her hair. Great fashion coordination. There you go.
I work on it.
Tony Diaz, hi everyone. Need some good news after another Mets loss. Well, the Phillies just got a reliever, Tony, so I don't know if that helps or not. Brian said Harvest Key, Roatan, Costa Maya, and Cozumel. That's nice. That's a really nice itinerary. Harvest Key is really nice. I really like it there.
Is Peanut beefing?
Had to yell at Peanut. It's like having kids. I have to tell her to pipe down over there. I might have to go close the door.
She listens better than Klaus does.
She doesn't. Let me assure you that she does not. All right, everyone. So we're going to bring Hope in. Hope, how are you doing today?
Hi, John. Sorry, I took a couple minutes to figure it out, but I'm here.
Don't worry. You're totally fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see if I can do this group thing, AJ. Let's see.
All right.
I don't think I can. Yeah. I'm telling you. Struggle city here, AJ. Oh, there we go. That's better. I wonder if I could switch. I like how we're producing live on us, whatever. All right, Hope, tell us a little bit about yourself. When did you start cruising?
So my first cruise was to the Mediterranean in 2011 out of Barcelona on the Disney Magic. First time ever cruising. We just went big, said we'll either like it or hate it. And that was the start of the bug.
Yeah,
it was great.
Hope, can you put your email address in under your name? Can you do that?
Let's see here.
It's under style. I actually don't remember where it is. Do you remember where it is, AJ? Can you only do that when you come in?
No, I think it is.
Oh, hold on. I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Boom. So Hope is a travel agent with us. So Hope, what's your favorite cruise of all time?
I have to say it was Hawaii on the Princess Discovery. So it was just awesome. 15-day cruise, a few sea days. We got to know everybody really well on the ship, but it was just fantastic.
So
in fact, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
In fact, I'm going to be hopefully booking that again for 2027. I hope to get a group started as soon as the itineraries come out.
That is awesome. So what is your favorite cruise line?
I have to say Princess, but Disney's a close second. Been on the Magic and the Dream on Disney, but Princess it's just so all-inclusive. It's just hard to beat for me at this point. I mean, just between the food and the drinks and the entertainment. So I have to say at this point, Princess.
All right, AJ and Hope with Princess there. So Hope, now that you're a travel agent, what are you going to specialize in?
Well, you mean as far as cruise lines go?
Yeah, like what is your kind of thing that you're going to be known for as a travel agent?
So I really like to get groups together for my cruises. In fact, my group that we're trying to get in for Hawaii, we do a lot of meet and greets. We do slide pools. We do pub crawls. We just do a lot of things together. And so that's my goal is when we can get a bunch of people together, maybe on the September 2026 cruise out of, with the Oasis of the Seas.
Yep.
We can like really mix and mingle. And that's kind of what I like to incorporate.
Awesome. So when you go on a cruise, what are some of the things that you like to do? What are your favorite things to do on a cruise?
I like the entertainment, but I like the smaller venues with just like the piano players or some of the instrumentals, some of the smaller rock groups. The theaters are good, but I think it's more intimate when you're a little bit closer up and can like experience the music. I really like on Norwegian, like the Cavern Club.
Yeah.
Sid Norman's is on my list. So, yeah.
Sid Norman's is great if you can get in. It's
Yeah.
such a long wait to get in there. It's so crazy. And I know you wanted to talk about collecting jewelry, so I'm going to give you the floor, and you can tell everybody about your habit of collecting jewelry.
So I don't know if Meg's not here. I don't know if she'll be.
I have the pictures here. I got it.
Do you? Okay. So just a little nuance about me. When I go on cruise lines, I like to collect free or almost free jewelry. So I've collected Princess, MSC, Norwegian. I get them from the FE store, sometimes the gift shops. And I'm hoping that I can get John to pick me up an inaugural charm on the next Princess cruise that's released, the cruise line, the Star, right?
Sure, yeah.
And so all of this was free. It's kind of like a secret that not a lot of people know, but once they find out and they've been on the ship, then the lines start forming a little bit. But they're neat, something extra to do, something kind of fun, something to bring back, a memento. And it doesn't cost a lot. And you can collect them as little or as many as you want, and then you can get one free at the end. So that's just something I like to do.
And do they do that, Hope? Do they do those at all the different shops, or is it like a specific shop?
So always at Effie, and always so far, I haven't checked out Disney because I didn't look for it back then, but always on all the gift shops. There's some kind of like charm or necklace. Princess in their Effie shop is not as nice as like Norwegian's was. That gold set that was up there was really nice. But they change. They change by ship. They change by cruise. So I'm always looking, and it's really fun.
Is there a particular day? Did I miss that? Is there a particular day?
Well, they listed in the like when Princess the Patter's called, they list the times and days that you have to show up. So they're always at the most inconvenient times. So you know that you're going to maybe eat dinner a little later or catch the show or something, or go down just you real quick. And they make you wait. The spiel's not too long, but then everybody's kind of, can I have my charm? So they're nice about it. It's their way to get you in. But I have no problem saying no.
Yeah, it's like timeshare for jewelries.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons we want to do this, we just want to introduce all the agents. So we're going to have somebody on maybe every other week or every couple weeks, so you can meet all the other travel agents that we have here. So that if anybody, one of the great things about having different travel agents that have different specialties, different personalities, is so that if you resonate with somebody particular, like Peter and Melinda, who love AJ so much and just hate me and don't want to talk to me. So if you find that you like somebody, or you really resonate somebody, then you can talk to that person and they can help you book a cruise. We all work together as a team. So if somebody is on vacation, so like Sean was in Alaska last week. So if Sean's in Alaska and you usually deal with Sean, Sean will let you know ahead of time, hey, I'm going to be away, or you can have it on his email. You know, AJ's backing me up this week, or Hope's backing me up this week, Emily, whoever it is. And then you could talk to them and we all work together. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. We're all one big company. So awesome. Anything else, Hope? Anything else you could think of that you would like to share?
I would just like to say, put out there, I'm gluten sensitive. So on a lot of the cruises, I do really scrutinize the menus for gluten-free offerings. So if there's anybody out there that has questions about any dietary needs or changes or offerings, I'm always looking out for that. And if I can help somebody with that information, just email me about it, because it is a challenge sometimes. But I will say again, our favorite cruise line, Princess and Norwegian, both do a fantastic job with that.
They really do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Hope. Hope you
Okay.
enjoy. And where are you from, Hope? Tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Hanover, Pennsylvania. That's right by the Maryland line. And so if you ever heard of Utz potato chips, we have that factory, or the Campbell soups. We have that factory, and of course Snyder's pretzels. So yeah, that's our landmark, real close to Gettysburg.
Love it. All right. Thank you so much, Hope.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
See ya. Bye. All right, everyone. Let's check up. That was Hope. You can get a hold of Hope at bitesizecruises.com. All of us is just generally either AJ and I are just our initials, so AJ or JP, and everybody else is their name. So it's Hope, Emily, Meg, Sarah, Sean, Juan, whoever else, Lacey, whoever else, anybody else. All right. Murphy said ships in Hawaii pulled out early and left cruisers on shore. Yeah, I mean, it's been widely reported, I think a little bit dramatically, that people were left stranded. They were not left stranded. They were on shore excursions, and they left them behind to get away from the shoreline, because you don't want to be on the shoreline or connected to the dock if there's going to be a tsunami. So they wanted to get out to the open sea, and they left the people on the excursion to get to high land. So they were safe there as well. Everybody's safe. Everybody was good. No crazy tsunami yet. There were high waves. They weren't even that high. So a little bit of high waves, a little disturbance in the ocean, but hasn't been bad. Deb Stein, welcome. Hope you are having a great day. Black Broadway Lady said, is MSC Marivilia really leaving the Northeast? If so, when's the last sailing? So from what I've heard, it is not officially leaving. It will not be here for the summer of 26 and the summer of 27. I don't know why. We don't know why yet. They're not giving a ton of information. I asked my rep. She doesn't really know why. I've heard a bunch of different rumors, but there's nothing official yet as to why. I don't know if another ship is coming after that. I can't imagine that they would give up that prime real estate. I think the Marivilia has done pretty well up in Brooklyn. It has for us, at least. So we'll see what happens. But as of now, it will be here through 26 and 27, just not in the summer. Al said, let's have fun. Let's have fun indeed. Your boy DC said, hey, John and team. Hello, how are you? Also said, have you guys ever sailed out of Port Canaveral? We're doing Prima in November. Yeah, I love Port Canaveral. It's slightly less confusing and crowded than Miami. Miami gets super crowded. Port Canaveral gets crowded, but it's not as crowded, and the terminals are further apart. So it's a little bit segmented easier. So you're not kind of hitting, you still hit all the traffic, but I love going out of Port Canaveral. It's great. It's a easy port to get in and out of. You definitely have to leave a little bit early. If you are embarking on like a Saturday or Sunday, go early, because it will take you a little time to get into the port area. Cruise tubers, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Brian said NCL is expanding the Philly port for 2027 cruises as well. Yep, Pearl And Jewel, well, Jewel definitely will be back in 27. Haven't heard about. Haven't heard yet about Pearl, but Jewel definitely will be. Cruise Trooper said we got a video coming out about our favorite YouTube cruise channel. Spoiler, you guys are on the list. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Everybody go watch the video when it comes out. That's awesome. Black Broadway Lady said, what do the purple and pink crowns with numbers stand for? So YouTube has a new like fun thing that they do with like a leaderboard of like who's commenting or liking the most. So we can't see that. AJ and I can't see it.
I was to say, do I need to go look?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. So we use software. We don't actually do this directly from YouTube. I don't know. We're breaking down the fourth wall here. I'm going to pull up the channel real quick. So,
Oh, I have it up.
do you see everything?
Very. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah. That's
yeah,
cool.
So there's like a top fans. Yeah, look at that.
That's really
JC,
nice.
it's like a huge tie, so you know, got to get in there. So that's what it stands for. It's just like a leaderboard that YouTube's trying to gamify it a little bit. Lisa said, thoughts on Margaritaville Islander? So it looks beautiful. I've seen. We were docked next to it when I was on Icon, so obviously we could see the whole ship. It's much smaller. So it looks beautiful. It looks much nicer than the original Margaritaville at Sea ship. So it does look nice. I don't think it's awesome, but I've heard good things about it. So it seems like they're getting better. And I know Beachcomber, I think, is the third one. Looks like it's going to be even nicer. So they're starting to get their stuff together. I was on a webinar for them today as well. They have a lot of good upcoming stuff. Bobby, good morning from Australia. Hello, good day. Hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. It's crazy. It's already Thursday there. Cruise Trooper said, you guys use OBS? We do not. We used to use OBS back in the day. We use something called StreamYard, which just does like a integration directly with YouTube. So it's a little less complicated than OBS. So we don't have to worry about anything. We can pull up all the OBS. You would have to use like a ton of plugins and stuff to pull comments and stuff. This does it automatically. Tony Mack said, I was one of the first 20 likes here for this. Yeah, love it. So if everybody heard today, I think we talked about it a little bit. I put out a video today. Great Stirrup Cay at Norwegian is added a phase 2 to their upgrades. Their initial upgrades were that they were adding the deck, the dock there, the pier, finally, after 600 years of not having a dock. But that is being added, should be done by the end of the year. They're adding a pool, a very large pool, kind of like Oasis Lagoon on Coco Cay. They're adding a swim up bar, DJs, the whole 9 yards, and they're adding a Vibe Shore Club, which will be an excursion as well, and a bunch of other stuff they're adding. So now they've announced they're adding a massive water park, which is really, really awesome, with a bunch of slides, and they're adding some cliff dives, which is wild. So that's really cool. They're adding a bunch of stuff. It looks like it's going to be amazing. Horizon Park is going to be out there with like mini golf and all that. They're really upping their game. An entrance pavilion, whole 9 yards. It looks beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. So that should be really fun. Peter said, any thoughts on fall Canada, New England 2027 cruises? When will schedule be out? What cruise line, Peter? What are you thinking about? What you thinking about?
Tell me when you want to go, Peter.
Yeah, Peter, what are you doing, huh?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah.
Cruise Trooper said, make sure to like the stream. 14 likes so far. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Brian said, booked all of my specialty dining for Le Bistro Onda, teppanyaki, and Cagney's, even though Onda replaced their filet with strip. I know they did. I'm glad you got it. I'm going on Aqua, maybe, in a few weeks. We shall see what happens. But I can't make any dining. Aqua's system's all screwed up, so you can't make any dining, entertainment, any reservations at all. Terrible. Yubboy DC said, so hot in New Jersey, I'm over this heat wave. Yeah, it is disgusting out. I don't have my air on right now because Peanut's laying outside, and it is. I am roasting in here.
John, you need one of these little fans.
I do. Yeah, your little fan is really fun. Show everybody your fan, AJ.
It's actually going right now.
There you go. You just got this little fan.
And it folds up. I actually got it because sometimes I get too hot in the rooms on cruise ships because they don't have any moving air. But you're not allowed to bring real fans.
AJ, just be sure that when you're on the ship, no doing the wobble or anything with your
I
fan.
thought those were specifically the fans.
No, I don't think you're allowed to have those fans on the dance floor either.
Well,
I think that would be
I would
frowned
hope
upon.
not.
Yes.
But
Very-
I like that I can stand it up, and it does a good job right here. Just like,
Yeah,
and you
it's
can't
strong.
hear it.
No, not at all.
So,
At 21 likes now. Thank you very much. So funny. Your boy DC said, what type of fans are now banned on Carnival? So it is the like little wavy fans. And I mean, obviously what AJ has, you're not allowed to bring that on a dance floor. You are allowed to have that in your room, though. You can definitely have that in your room. Laura said, hot here in Pittsburgh, too. Yeah, it's gross everywhere. Peter said, other than Princess, who would go out in Manhattan, Jersey, or Brooklyn? So obviously Royal and Celebrity. Royal does a decent amount of Canada, New England in that timeline. They may be out already. Maybe not. Brooklyn would be Princess Cunard. And Cunard, is Cunard Manhattan? Obviously Norwegian is Manhattan. Disney does some Manhattan. Carnival does some Manhattan. So yeah, lots of options. Charlie said, best cruise line itinerary for trivia nerds. So what most people will tell you is Carnival because the prizes are the best. So like we went on Carnival. We won trivia on Venezia. We got these like awesome medals. These things are awesome. Look how cool those are. They're so cool. Big gold medal for winning trivia. They're really nice. So I would say they're really good for trivia. But all the cruise lines, I think all the cruise lines do a pretty good job. MSC, what I will say is if you're really into trivia and like those kind of fun trivia things, MSC does progressive trivia, which is a ton of fun. We almost won progressive trivia. I think we lost by 1. Was it 1 or 2 we
there was
lost?
1. Yeah.
So progressive trivia, it's a commitment, right? It's every night at a specific time in the like British pub. And it's like 20 questions every night and it's cumulative. So it's a progressive one. You have to be there every night and whoever wins at the end wins. And they won like really nice prizes. So that's a fun one too if you're thinking about doing something like that. That was really fun. Eric said teppanyaki switch from filet to New York strip too. I guess the filet is just too much money. You just don't want to do it. JC said only supposed to be a high 72 tomorrow where I'm at New York. That's awesome.
I'm jealous.
Nice. I wish. Yeah. Tom and Sharon said bite-sized cruises branded fans. Funny you should mention that. I tried to look up. I need a new toiletry bag, like a little one of those like little mini toiletry bags. So I was looking at them today. I was looking into ordering like a custom one. They're not very expensive. Well, some of them, let me be clear. Some of them are very expensive, but some of them are not. So I was thinking about getting some of them and giving those away too. The other thing is too, if anybody gets a t-shirt in the next month, you're going to get random things thrown into your bag. We're just throwing random extra things in. You might get a bookmark. You might get a pin. You might get something else. You might get something weird. Who knows? We're just putting things in the bag. You might get a Pop-Tart. We have lots of Pop-Tarts in the office. We have too many Pop-Tarts. We have 5 boxes of Pop-Tarts. We have a Pop-Tart problem.
In John's defense, I went on a diet right after he bought a bunch of Pop-Tarts.
We have frosted, if anybody's interested in Pop-Tarts, we have frosted raspberry, frosted cherry, frosted blueberry. We have Thin Mint. They're actually sponsored by the Girl Scouts, Girl Scout Thin Mints. And we have chocolate sundae that no one will eat. So, yeah. So maybe, Tom, maybe we'll do some branded fans. Maybe we'll do branded Pop-Tarts. Who knows? Stephanie said, I like the fan, AJ. There you go.
Actually, Sarah turned me on to these fans on our 10-day
Sarah had
cruise.
one on the Princess Cruise.
Yeah.
Peter said, wow, more options than I expected. And Bob is correct. Brooklyn, MSC out of Brooklyn as well. They don't really do a ton of Canada and New England, but they are there. Bobby Baxter said, any recommendations for Japan cruising? Trying for lots of ports and will fly from Australia in 2020. Yeah, absolutely. So generally you can leave directly out of Japan, or you can fly to Singapore as well for you guys, which isn't too bad. Norwegian does a really, I don't think Norwegian does a ton of them, but Norwegian does a really nice Japanese one, as does Princess. The Norwegian one, I think they do like a 14 day on Spirit. Looking it up right now. I think it's a 14 day on Spirit.
There's the 16-day, 16 port.
Yeah, that's aggressive. That's an aggressive one. This one is, yep, 14 days on Norwegian Spirit. Leaves out of Tokyo, Yokohama. And it goes to Mount Fuji, Kyoto, Nagoya, Sapporo. Get your sake there. Kanazawa, Hiroshima, Sasebo. It goes to 12 ports in 14 days. And it drops you off in Seoul, South Korea. So that's my favorite one. They have a 14, a 15, and like AJ said, they have a 16-day, all on Norwegian Spirit. They're all pretty awesome. So that would be my recommendation. Princess has some too, but the Norwegian ones look spectacular.
If you dig back way back to 2022 in our videos, there's a whole thing about which cruises I want to go on, and that's like the top of the list.
Yeah. Stephanie said, I will take it. You'll get something thrown in there. Throw in a monkey's paw so I can wish for more cruises. Maybe you might get a little monkey paw in there. You might get one of Peanut's leg braces that she had to wear. No, you won't.
You might get one of the weird hats that Kayla keeps telling me I need to get rid of before I make more.
There you go. You might get one of our travel advisor pins that I keep forgetting to send out to everybody, to all the travel agents. They're just sitting here on my desk, and I keep forgetting to mail them. So you might get one of those. You might be Sarah Busby for a week. Who knows? Tom said new wheel prize. Yeah, you never know. We might be giving away those little toiletry kits. Your boy DC, save the Pop-Tarts for the zombie apocalypse. Yep, you're not wrong. Brian said pair of Phillies tickets. Nosebleed section is fine. It'd be great to throw in with the t-shirt. Brian will send you 4 or 5 Chicky and Pete's crab fries. We'll just put them in the envelope. You get some crab fries. We'll dip them in cheese and put them in the envelope. Send it out to you.
I could really go for some crab fries.
Crab fries are great. Bobby said we haven't seen Hunt snack packs in Australia since the mid-90s and need to come on over. Yes, please. I have them in my cabinet right now. I have butterscotch Hunt snack packs in my cabinet. So we definitely have them here. The Murphy said the Bellissima. I'm guessing that means, is that a Japanese one, Tom? Or is that a Canada, New England? No, it's definitely not Canada, New England. It's got to be Japanese. Leslie laughed at that. That was very funny. Peter said, would love to do Marella or Tui River Cruise, but afraid on airfare on top of the cruise fare for the UK. Yeah, it's expensive. It's not cheap, for sure. Bobby said, we've had our eye on Norwegian, on Jade. Yes, Norwegian is Jade. Yep. Waiting to see Princess. Yep, of course. Our pleasure. Stephanie said, you're cracking me up, John. Thanks. What? Yes, AJ, you look like you're having a fit. You all right?
Forgot to tell you.
Yes.
About being asked about American River cruises last weekend.
Really?
Yeah. My grandmother apparently wants to do the whole Mississippi.
It's not surprising. It's not surprising at all.
Then she heard the price. And then she was like, oh.
Yeah, American Cruise Line is very expensive. It's no joke. No
I was like, it's like $4,000. And she's like, is that for the whole cabin? That's not bad. I'm like, that is like per person, and that is part of the Mississippi.
Yeah, that's a like barely getting on there. She said not Peanuts leg brace. No, I would never do that to you guys. Brian said, love crab fries. I'll take it. There you go. Simon Sharon, yes, Japanese. Tony said, Pop-Tarts and Twinkies for the apocalypse. Absolutely. Eric said, I'm booked on the Sapphire Princess on a 19-day Hawaii and Japan, but it just disembarks in Tokyo. That is amazing. That's one of the ones I want to do. I talked about it before, the 21-day Fire and Ice one that does Alaska and Hawaii that Norwegian used to do. They haven't done it in a few years. Cruise Tuber said, after our April 4th double points cruise in April, we need 7 more to reach platinum. Any recommendations? Where are you guys? Where are you out of? Let me know. I'm Sapphire now. Fancy smancy Sapphire. And I would have been higher, but I lost my getaway, my 7-day getaway cruise. Which is a real bummer. So Carnival had a celebration this week. At Celebration Cay, they had 9,000 guests there in one day. That is wild. And everybody gets one meal. Congratulations. So you guys are in New Jersey? Yeah, jump on Aqua or something. Or Luna. Set up one for Luna. Luna was doing double points earlier. I think Breakaway and Getaway are still going to be up here for different points too. So you can quickly jump up. Are you talking about, are you platinum on Norwegian? Is that what you're talking about? Hopefully you're talking about Norwegian. I think that's what you're talking about. Tom and Sharon said Pop-Tarts for the new wheel prize. Yeah, we can give away Pop-Tarts. We'll send you Pop-Tarts. Love it. Cheryl said on Viking River Cruise, we rolled our flight into the price $7.99 round trip for the cruise and no, just for the airfare, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
There's no way. Yeah, Norwegian. Yeah, I would jump another like a getaway in there or getaway breakaway or what are you going on? Did you go on the one? So I'm guessing you went on the one in April. Do you have one coming up next April? April 4-day. Oh, no, you just did an April 4-day. Did you do, what ship did you do? Aqua? Let me know. So yeah, that was the crazy things going on this week. Obviously, we talked about the tsunami a little bit. There will be 19 slides in the water park for Norwegian, which is really cool. Norwegian also added 20 stops to Norfolk, Virginia. April 26th on Jewel. Got it. You guys are going to be on the Philly ones. Are you guys on the 16th one? Cruise Tubers? Are you on the first one? If anybody is going to be on the first cruise out of Philly, we're going to do a dinner tour the night before. If anybody is interested, we're going to be doing one of these tiny table tours. So we're working with Tiny Table Tours. It's a company that does these little custom food tours in Philly. So we're going to be doing a little food tour. We're going to go to a bakery. We're going to get tacos. We might even stop and get a cheesesteak, against my better judgment. But we will definitely do cannolis. We'll be doing some tacos, a little wine and cheese. So if anybody's doing the first cruise out of Philly on April 16th, 2026, if anybody wants to do that, let me know. And come on down and do the fun little, it's a walking tour in South Philly. So we'll be walking around South Philly, trying some different food things. It's going to be a blast. You get to hang out with AJ and I. AJ drinks like a fish. She'll be uncontrolled. She doesn't drink at all. She does not drink at all. Just kidding. So yeah, she doesn't drink.
I drink water like a fish.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. You should.
Very well hydrated.
Yeah, being hydrated is a plus. Paulie said, great channel. Thank you so much, Paulie. I'm on the Jewel in June 2026 out of Philly with a family of 20. That's amazing. Paulie, if you would like to do the Philly food tour with us, we're going to be doing them once a month, I think, after the cruises start going in Philly. So April, May, June, July, whatever, we'll be doing one of those food tours a month if anybody's coming in to do a cruise and you would like to hang out with us and do a little food tour. Let's do it. Peter said AJ might have one drink if the Pirate Queen is there. Yeah, that's fair. Brian with a great callback who knows that AJ is allergic to beef. Oh. Chicken cheesesteaks for AJ since she doesn't eat beef. Yeah.
Thanks, Brian, for remembering.
There you go. Oh, you guys are doing the Pearl in April out of Miami. Got it. Well, come up and do one out of Philly. That's a great idea. Do the Pearl, then do the Jewel. Come up and do the Jewel with us in Philly. That's going to be a really fun one. Indeed it is. Yeah, so does anybody have any other ideas for custom stuff? I was also going to do like a dry bag or something. Like a,
like a laundry bag?
Not a laundry bag, but just something that is easy, that like holds stuff in it. Cruise Trooper said might do the Philly food tour. Yeah, let me know. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, come on, hang out with us. What part of Jersey are you guys in? Tom and Sharon, I am absolutely available tomorrow. I shall be around all day. I'm going away on Friday, but just for the weekend, but I will be available tomorrow.
So wait, will you not be in the office Friday?
I will not be in the office on Friday. Nope. We're leaving. I'm dropping Peanut off in the morning. Fingers crossed. Everything goes well. And we are leaving Friday morning. We're driving down to Virginia. Because Virginia is for lovers. It's their motto.
I know.
We're going to Richmond. Stelly said, what's up, John? If you do Philly food, go to Angelo's Pizza. It is the best cheesesteaks and the best pizza in Philadelphia. Spoiler alert, we might be going to Angelo's. So just so you know. Jersey Shore. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, come on down and do the Philly food tour with us. Eric said, waterproof day bag? Yeah, like so we have like these little drawstring bags that are a little bit annoying because the drawstrings are really goofy on them. They're nice bags. They're really nice bags. But they have our old logo and stuff on it. So we're going to get new ones. I want to get new ones.
My hair's brown on mine.
Yeah. I mean, they're old. So
Did I tell you I'm making a new backpack?
You're like making like crocheting one?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Would you like to crochet everyone a custom backpack?
Well, not everyone. Maybe the Pirate Queen.
Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like a waterproof one of those so that if you head out for the day, you can put your clothes and stuff, your phone in there. We'll work on it. Tony Diaz said, you're in charge, AJ, on Friday. AJ's in charge every day, Tony. She's in charge.
Just whether or not I told her.
Early start to the weekend for AJ.
Yeah, it's just Sarah and I. Sarah and I will probably just go and hang out.
They're in the
office.
office.
Out too.
Yeah. Still, he laughed at that. Sean said, what about little ducks? So, Sean, we can't do that. We're not allowed to advertise on the ducks. That's like a big no-no in cruise land. We're not allowed. Sadly, we're not allowed.
Squishy balls.
Squishy balls. No, I want something that's like practical for cruising. Yeah. Whatever. We'll get Pirate Queen ones. Brian said Dave Portnoy gave Angelo's 9.1 for the pizza. Yeah, the pizza at Angelo's is spectacular. It's really, really, really good. And the cheesesteaks are really good too. Stelly said, could you recommend a good beach to hang out at St. Martin? We'll be traveling with a 4-year-old boy who loves swimming. We love good food too. So in St. Martin, you're pretty wide open. The beaches are really fun. Now, you could go to the crazy beach if you want to experience something crazy. And you go to Maho Beach. So Maho Beach is the crazy one where the planes come in like right over the beach, which is bananas. So if you've not experienced this, like your son, if he likes swimming, it might just be something super fun. I'm going to pull up a picture of it real quick. But this is what it looks like. Why would it take more than a second to upload a photo? This is what it looks like if you're on the beach. And those are like 747s. Now keep in mind, as you can see, the beach is not very big. But it is a really, really cool destination to go to if you're really interested. Otherwise, there are, I mean, I would say probably other than that, because that's like a huge, huge, huge experience. Just keep in mind that there are two sides to St. Martin. There's a French side and a Dutch side. There are really nice beaches like Orient Beach is on the French side. That is very nice. Mullet Bay is on the Dutch side. That's also very nice. They're both really nice. They're not terribly far from the cruise port. But if you want to see something cool and different, the Maho Beach one is very, very, very cool. Juan, hello, welcome. Hope you guys are doing great. Juan said, going on the Meraviglia again in 17 days. I love the Meraviglia. So much fun. Leslie said, Team Angelo and Team Ricci's. Yeah, Angelo's is so good. Stelly said, make custom magnets for her. We have custom magnets.
A lot of those ended up in previous packages.
Yeah, we threw those in a lot of the other packages. I have them somewhere. We have bookmarks. We have magnets.
Aid kit.
We have pins. What?
What about a first aid kit? Like one of the little portable ones that are like this, like a purse? First aid kit?
I'm down for anything. Anything at all. Water bottle might work. Yeah. Water bottle's a great idea. Peter said branded battery chargers. Hey, Peter, those are expensive. Those are like
he did say probably.
What?
He did say probably too pricey.
If you book a Silver Sea cruise, you can get one of those. Yeah, those are crazy.
Take one
expensive.
of the old anchors and put one of our stickers on the back and mail it to Peter.
Yeah, I did look at those, by the way, and they are very expensive. Couldn't find info on your group cruise on the first one. We don't have a group cruise for the first one out of Philly. That sold out it didn't sell out, but it sold really quick, and we were not allowed to take out group space. But if anybody is going on that or wants to go on that, just email me and I can talk to you about it. The little food tour we're doing the night before, just email me because I need a head count for that. We can have up to 20 people for that. So Sean said, what about magnet hooks with the logo for inside the cabin? That's not a bad idea. We might be able to do that. I don't know if we can get them on there. They're kind of small.
Well, it depends.
Bobby said the same thing. Magnet hook clips with logo. Yeah, we can work something out with that. I think that's a good idea.
Like the chip clip style.
I like it.
They're also magnets.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Get 100-pound magnets with our faces on them.
Yeah. Giant magnets being held onto the door. Just being magnetized onto the door. Tony said, by the way, Labadee is a no-go until October 31st. I did not, but thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate it. Jimmy said branded lanyards. So funny story, Jimmy. We have about 700 branded lanyards that nobody wants. We tried to give them away, and nobody wanted them. I tried to give them away with people booking. They were like, no, thanks. But if anybody would like branded lanyards, we could definitely bring those back. I don't know. There's a waterproof cell phone holder. Yeah, we could probably do that. I have to figure out if we could buy those.
I'm sure we can.
JC said, great idea. Okay, great idea. I'm in for that. Cruise Trooper said, signing off, we'll email you guys about the food tour. Yeah, thanks. Email, let us know. Happy to have you. Roy Romero said, hello, going Caribbean Princess for 12 days from Fort Lauderdale. Any thoughts? AJ was on Caribbean Princess and she had a delightful time.
Yes.
Tell us about it, AJ.
I really liked if you go to the back of the ship, there's like an adults only area that looks out over the back. It's really nice, especially if you can grab a shady spot back there. And there's like little couches where there aren't a ton of, well, on mine there weren't a ton of people. Yeah, it is one of the older ships. And the one thing I found was that the medallions didn't work great on there, but that was what, 2 years ago now?
Mm-hmm.
Possible that they've improved it. But yeah, it's a wonderful little ship. Lots of things.
Yeah, I think you'll have a great time on it. It's nice. It's a little bit of an older ship, but it's really nice.
When I was on there, the cruise director team was amazing, and it was some of the best like programming of the Princess cruises that I've been on. There was a ton of stuff going on like every day. There was none of the like weird sea day lull.
I hate that. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Paulie said, branded I love cheesesteaks with AJ's picture on it. I love that. That's a great idea.
I haven't had a
In
real
our marketing
cheesesteak.
company, Gino's cheesesteaks used to be a client of ours. So we will not be going there.
I haven't had a real cheesesteak in 26 years, John.
You should just do it. Just do it one day. Let it go. We'll get you, depends. You can get yourself a really good cheesesteak. We'll just lean into it for a day. It's fine. We'll do it close to home. Eric said, I heard cruise lines are charging to repair scratches made by magnet. I have not heard that, Eric, but it doesn't surprise me if they do. You do have to be careful, right? When you go into the rooms, I really try to be cognizant of not scratching anything, not making, like I don't drag the magnet around. I try to be careful with it. I do use the clips. I have the magnet clips. So I use these. So I have a bunch of these that I use to hang up like excursion tickets and like the daily program, anything so that it's not like on the desk. Because obviously when we're on the cruises, we work. So we use the desk space. So I hang up things like that. And then we have I usually bring one of the hook ones, which I don't have in front of me here. But I bring one of those and then hang stuff up with that. But I am very careful with them. I try not to scratch anything and be careful.
I mainly use my phone case and my iPad case on the wall. So I'll like stick my iPad to the wall to watch shows in bed.
Yeah, that's super smart. Yeah, that's very smart. Very, very smart. Yes, so that's going on. I feel like we had a wild time tonight. This was a wild live stream.
You and I.
Wild times. All right, so let's give away some coffee. I have not heard from Sarah from Mainly Coffee in a while. So hopefully everything's all right. If not, and we don't hear from them, I don't know if coffees have gone out the past few weeks. But if they have not for any reason, I will just send you guys some coffee. Whoever didn't get it, just let me know if you haven't gotten your coffee, and we'll send you some coffee. Bobby said we use magnet hooks to train cords like phone chargers along the wall. That's awesome. That's a really smart idea. Yeah.
Oh,
Very smart.
I thought of that.
Yeah, it's a really smart idea. All right, let's give away some coffee.
The arrow changes color now.
Rotates through the colors. Stephanie, congratulations. Also, just a note, if you win anything, please email me your address. That's a really good way to not get something, is if I don't have your address. So if you win, shoot me an email. It's jp@bitesizecruises.com. All right, let's give away a t-shirt and a handful of Chickies and Pete's crab fries. Bob Bostic, congratulations. You guys just send me your address. I'll ship out. Shirts are going to go out next week. I usually do them like 3 or 4 weeks at a time, just so everybody knows. You'll get something random in your envelope too, because I send those out myself. So those will be going out. Programming reminders. I will not be doing Cruise News live on Sunday morning. I will be in North Carolina, so I will pre-record a Cruise News. So there will be Cruise News Sunday morning at 11. It just won't be live. So that'll be out. And then next week, we're going to have some more. I think we're going to do the Cape Liberty deep dive into Cape Liberty Cruise Port, which is, of course, Royal Caribbean's New Jersey Cruise Port. The Miami Cruise Port one came out this week. That did really well so far. So thanks to everybody who watched that video. It's very detailed if you haven't watched it yet. It's a 40-minute video about the Miami Cruise Port. It gives you information on every one of the terminals there, as well as hotels, restaurants, the whole 9 yards. So that's a really good one. And then we'll have a bunch of stuff out. I'll have an email coming out on Monday. We're going to start that weekly deal of the week on Monday. So we're going to catch up and do that. And then, yeah, if anybody has any questions or anything, let us know. And,
did the Sydney video and no one.
Yeah, AJ's got a brand new video out about Sydney, not Australia, Canada.
Or Sweeney.
Or Sydney Sweeney. If you love American Eagle jeans and you're not jealous of people who are hot, it's fine. Thanks, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see y'all next week. Happy cruising.